Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're watching this. Today I'm going to be speaking on... Hold on, sorry folks, just give me a sec. Sorry, just give me 1 second, I just got to take this. What's up, Big Chief? Big Chief, Big Chief. Yo bro, how sick was that party yesterday? It was off the chain. I know, it was so cool. I know, and what about that one guy? That one guy, right? I'm pretty sure he got beat up last night because, I mean, that Harry Potter shirt of his, it made him look like a nerd. I know, right? I know. Oh, dude, did you hear about the news? You gotta hear this. You gotta hear this. I'm telling you now, you haven't heard this, and you better be sitting down for it because it is big. Susan told a friend of hers who told Hannah, who told Megan, told Evan Lee, who told her mother, who told an auntie, who told another auntie, who told their son, who then told Richard, who then told me. Listen to this, but David is getting a haircut. I know, bro, it's about damn time. I mean, that hair was so greasy. It was just like, you don't want to be anywhere near it. You kind of get what I'm saying? I mean, it was insane. I'm so glad he finally cut his hair. Oh, seriously. She's pregnant. Wow. That's okay. That's a surprise. Oh, but did you hear, dude? About this one geek. I told him I would be back in 2 minutes. I come back and he's got a stopwatch on him and says, dude, you took more than 2 minutes. You took 5 minutes, 35 seconds. It was like, what is your problem, bro? I know, it's insane, right? I mean, how can you do that? I mean, who in the world would do that? Anyways, bro, did you get my memo? And what do you think? Really? So, you think it's incorrect? Well, you know what I think, dude? I think you are dead to me! Goodbye! Oh, sorry about that. It was a very important business call that I had to attend to. So, where was I? Yes! Today's lesson. So today, I'm going to speak about how we speak. And that's going to cover various topics, whether it comes to just how we speak in general in front of everybody, how we speak about everybody, to everybody. I want you to think for a moment, how would you feel if you found out that somebody had been speaking about you, whether it was something that wasn't true or a personal matter that you spoke to somebody about that now they're talking to other people about? I'm sure the first thing that comes to your mind is, this person has lost all my trust. I no longer care for that person. I just want to get rid of that person out of my life. And with that thought with that feeling in mind, I want you to then think about, well, how often do you or do we as people just say things without thinking? How often do we perhaps some information that somebody has given us, how often do we blurt it out without even thinking in a moment? And so often we tend to, or words tend to be our enemy, because we don't think about what we say sometimes. We don't think about how the words we say might affect other people. There's a saying, an old saying that says, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words may never harm me. But that cannot be further than the truth. Because the truth of the matter is that words can hurt us sometimes more than what physical harm can do to us. because words can leave emotional scarring on us, scarring that can actually get worse and worse and worse as time goes by. Think about this for a moment. If somebody has to call you a nerd constantly over and over again, they think it's a joke. They think they're just joking about it, but to you, you're taking it personally, but you aren't saying anything because they aren't reading the room correctly. Or you want to hold on to a friendship. You don't want to get into that kind of scuffle with somebody. But so often we say things and we don't think about it, and we don't think about how it's going to affect our relationship with people, because we build friendships, we build relationships with people, close connections. And it can take one scenario where we say something wrong that then tears that apart. And we may realize afterwards that we are wrong, but those words, once we say it, it is out there, it is gone, it is said. And we can't take it back. We can apologize for it in a meaningful way, but the relationship that you had built will not be the same. Because that trust that you had before, it's going to take a lot to mend that trust again. Ephesians 4 verse 29 says, "Do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths, but only what is helpful for building others up according to their needs, that it may benefit those who listen." And that's highly important, because so often we just approach a situation without even thinking about it, and we say things to other people without even thinking about it, and often it's in good spirits, it's in good deeds. We do it with a good purpose, because somebody might just be doing something absolutely stupid and going in the wrong direction, and we often go into that situation in a wrong manner, and we don't think about how to approach that manner correctly. And so we often just blurt out and say, "Dude, you are being so stupid right now, just stop what you're doing." Instead of maybe approaching in a different manner and just say, look, I understand what you're going through. I understand what you are doing right now. I understand you're going through a rough situation, but look, you just have to stop for a moment and just hear me out. Just hear me out. What you're doing is wrong. What you're doing is wrong, and you must go into that direction instead. That's how we should be approaching things. And that's what I want to leave you with, to not let words overcome you, not let your emotions overcome you in what you say. Instead, use this, if you take anything out of this, remember this acronym, STOP, which is something that I hold dearly because it's something that I've learned myself, and it stands true to this. STOP, the acronym means stop, think, obey, pray. Use that acronym before you say anything. So often we can just easily just get into an argument and let our emotions and words overtake us, but before we get into scenarios like that, that's what we must do. We must stop for a moment. Maybe take a breath in the process. Think about the scenario and the situation. Obey the situation and what you need to do, and pray about it. And then speak. Because that's going to do tremendous wonders for you moving forward. And that's going to help you tremendously, and that's going to keep the peace between the relationships that you have built. And things will only get better and better if you follow that. So, folks, I hope you take the most out of today's lesson. Hope you've enjoyed it in the process. And yeah, I hope that the rest of your day is good, the rest of your week is good, that you keep safe until we see each other again. And folks, keep tight, keep well, keep fighting the big fight, and I shall see you next time.